Hello everybody and welcome to a new video. This is Sath, and today guys I'm gonna show you how actually Sath works in TOA. We talked about this yesterday on the previous video anyway, and we talked about how it's gonna work in the actual video in actual TOA, but the TOA level was too low, so I went up a little bit so you actually can see how much damage the dots are gonna do. I'm gonna show you how I have my units run after the run, but I just want to show you how this works. I'm gonna say I would advise against using Ganymede. That's because he has one ventilate, but he has the reset and also the reset on the attack bar on the enemies. So if they don't take a turn, the dots are not gonna do much damage, are not gonna do any damage if they don't take any turn, and also Sath's passive is not gonna come into place. But you can see those dots did so much damage on the enemies. It's incredible. It's 10% damage, max HP damage every dot with Sath passive. Also he lands extra dot every time he attacks. Skill 2 already has 1 AoE dot, with the passive is gonna go into 2 AoE dots, and skill 1 doesn't have any dot, but with the passive it's gonna be 1 dot. Also he has heal block. Heal block is pretty good for whenever you actually fight against any wave that had healers and stuff, or against the bosses as well. I've used this team against Artemiel boss, and yes, obviously you can't put dot on the Artemiel, but you can put heal block and you also kill everybody else in the stage really quickly with the dots. I wouldn't put too many units that do too many debuffs, as you can put just 10 debuffs, well just 10 debuffs. You can put 10 debuffs on the enemies. So if you have a slow debuff, if you have attack break, defense break, those debuffs are gonna take one spot. So I would say put as many daughters. I feel like 3 daughters are enough. Put 3 daughters, and then I would say Jeanne is good because she has the provoke, so the enemy don't really cleanse, don't do any of that thing. Don't put the bomb in this case. I legally would put dots, but yeah, avoid putting too many debuffs with the other units. Water Homunculus does dots, a lot of dots. Sath does dots and heal block, which is good in some waves, but honestly that's a passive, so you're gonna heal block the enemy very often. And then Rika has dots plus the stuns, but they're all on this pair, so they have the stuns, so you have stuns, heal block, provoke, and then you have 7 spots for dots. If you apply 7 dots on the enemies, they're gonna lose 70% HP when they take a turn. 70% HP when they take a turn. It's so much quicker like this. Just want to show you, like, you're gonna see the Dark Vagabond gonna die if he takes a turn as soon as he takes the turn. There you go. I feel like Sath passive is unbelievable. As I was saying, Ganymede not gonna work that well here, because if you use skill 3, decrease attack bar to 0, the dots are not going to do any damage, so the wave or the floor is going to take longer to be cleared. I would say Jameer, if you have Jameer, is amazing because obviously it resets everybody and it does good damage on skill 2 on the boss stage. Yes, we don't have any defense break, but it still does okay damage on the boss stage even without defense break. And yeah, he doesn't have, oh yeah, he has attack break with skill 2. It's just 1 debuff. Ganymede, as we said, he has the glancing debuff with skill 1. The ventilate is good by single target ventilate, and the reset is not that good for the dots, because as we said already plenty of times, Ganymede don't take turn, the dots don't do damage, Sath passive won't work. If you don't have Jameer is not a free to play unit. Obviously you can use Mav. Mav also has provoke, which doesn't matter because Jeanne already has the provoke debuff on her, so he's not gonna take up any more space on the debuffs on the opponents. He has the stun, but it's not a problem as well because we have a lot of dispel units, so they're gonna stun anyway. Jeanne also stun, so that already is a debuff we have in our team. So I feel like Mav is pretty good. He gives speed buff and also decrease the cooldown time on everybody. So that is pretty good. Mav is a free-to-play option. I'm gonna say Mav is probably better. It's definitely better than Garmid in this case. Definitely better than Garmid. Jana would take her because she can provoke, so the enemy don't use any clans, any bombs, anything that can actually make you lose the run. And then honestly, Sath is the main reason why we're making the video anyway. A lot of dots. I have mine on despair. You can build him on violence, so maybe violence into another dots. And but I feel like despair is pretty good because you can keep everybody in the enemy wave and the enemy team on lockdown, so they don't move at all. Rika is on despair as well. Homunculus is on despair as well. Homunculus, Sath, Jean, they all three are free to play. Mav is free to play. If you don't have Rika, you can use Beretta. Rika does more, but Beretta is good enough. You could probably use the Dark Grim Reaper 2A if you haven't. He does AoE stun as well, he has dots and so on. It takes a lot of turns, so it's gonna put a lot of dots on the enemy for sure. But honestly, Beretta works pretty well. Beretta has 2 dots AoE. Is worse than Rika. Rika has 3 dots AoE and they are for 3 turns, so it's obviously Rika is better, but Beretta works pretty well. You can put 4 dots with Beretta and Sath, and then the Homunculus is gonna put, I think he's gonna put even more dots. I mean, you cannot put more than 7 dots AoE anyway, as you have other 3 debuffs in your team. So Beretta is pretty good. Beretta is good enough in this team, so you could go Jean or Beretta leader skill. Wait, Beretta leader skill is everywhere, right? Yeah, but it doesn't matter what leader skill you use at the end of the day. You can use Beretta leader skill if it's usable. You can use Jean leader skill for the resistance. It doesn't matter. You're gonna kill the enemy before they even move. So yeah, Jean, Beretta, Mav, Water Homunculus, Sath is a really good team. You need, I don't know if you need 3 daughters. I feel like with 3 daughters you're gonna clear this much quicker than not. I have 3 units that AoE, we might lose this because, hold on. We definitely might lose this. I don't want to lose Sath. We might lose this. Because we didn't stun anything, we have 3 AoE despair units and then none of them actually. Oh, he doesn't have that though. He doesn't have the reset. Sorry, the cleanse. He didn't have the cleanse, but it's fine. We didn't die to the bombs. Jameer shouldn't die to the bomb also, so we should be fine. We should be fine. We are fine. I mean, those things sometimes happen, but honestly, overall, this team worked really well. It's been, honestly, it's been clearing the waves and the floors much quicker than before. I used to use Balenus instead of Sath, and yes, he has dots, yes, he has defense break, yes, he does decent damage, yes, he has 2 AoEs, but the dots do just 5% of max HP on the enemies. Now with Sath, they do. Oh my! Have you seen the one on the right? How he? Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! This is amazing. This clears the floors so much quicker. Hold on. That guy died. Watch the light Jubegul. Is wait this okay. Light Jubegul is gonna die straight away as well. There you go. He had dots, he had a lot of dots, but if there wasn't a Sath passive in there, he wouldn't have died there. He would have not died there. I mean, guys, I feel like I wasn't really happy when I started to use Sath. I tried him in arena offense. It doesn't do much damage with skill 2 with the AoE. It does really bad damage. I'll be honest, it does really bad damage. But the dots and the dots that he applies with the passive, and the heal block he applies with the passive, and the passive, like the damage of the dots being higher than normal, it's definitely worth it. Again, guys, if you have gun meat, I'd say don't use it because it's gonna decrease the attack bar. So you're gonna kill the enemies more from the raw damage than from the dots. And TOA hard enemies are pretty tanky, so you definitely want the dots to do most of the damage, most of the work. But yeah, guys, this is the end of the video. I apologize if I didn't put any piece of TOA hard on a decent level in the previous video, but I just wanted to talk about how Sath would work in TOA hard, and now I'm showing you how it actually works, and I hope it helps. I hope it gives you a better idea on how Sath actually works in TOA. I'm gonna try to use him in TOA Hell. We will see how it works. The problem is the bosses I'm not gonna get any dots on, but the waves are gonna be pretty. I'm pretty sure they're gonna be easier to deal with. But I'm gonna try it out and probably gonna make another video about this. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel if you wanna help the channel grow. And yeah, guys, that's the end of the video, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye everybody, take care guys, stay safe, bye.